Hello, this is Welcome to my channel OMNIIMAGO. Today we are going to see one of your free gifts. One of your free gifts that you can take directly from OMNIIMAGO.com. That's the resource, the blog that you have at your disposal. And one of your free gifts will be this kind of pre-made or template CV. Here what we have, let me reduce a bit the menu, and we have a pre-made CV. What we can do is simply to start by work experience, changing it to experience, and then the skills, putting as exposure when you can confirm that your skills will also exposed at a certain level. What I mean by this is actually when you are presenting your skills, and if you are putting yourself in the shoes of the hiring team, to imagine that they are saying 1,000 times skills. So it's time also to shift from what's in the pattern and what you are bringing as unique. One recommendation that I personally use is the 3 E's: the experience, the education, and the exposure, and to turn it into a sort of personal brand. And what you can do here, you have here the data. So if you are going here and right click on AD data, what you can do is simply to edit your personal data in Excel while being in Word. You see how things are being connected in OMNIIMAGO. Everything has a purpose. The videos have a purpose. The order have a purpose. You can start where you want to start. And my personal recommendation would be never end, but always raise the bar. Always raise your personal bar, your professional bar. Always raise your bar. And let's start by making some changes here. Let's say that I'm putting here languages. Okay, I speak 3 foreign languages. So I'm going to put here 1. And then what you can see here is that your skills, your languages will be at 100%. Let's move ahead and add, I have Excel skills with exposure. So I expose myself to people, and I can say that my Excel is 0.5. That's perfect. Then PowerPoint, I have presentation skills. I can make you a presentation, I can make a business presentation, and my presentation skills are still 0.5. Then I have a large experience in team working with colleagues and peers. And here I can put, I have team work, sorry, not teamwork, but teamwork, and that's 0.9, meaning 90%. You can see that everything that we are putting here up, languages 100%, Excel 0.5, Excel 50%, then PowerPoint 0.5, 50%, then teamwork 0.9, 90%, and then the final skill, let's say that is soft skills, which is something that in some cases is brought as general perception and mentioned as soft skills. Practically, it's a skill set that is huge. Soft skills are key for your growth, your personal, professional growth, even if you are calling them soft skills or not. And let's say that you have soft skills at 0.8. And then you can see here soft skills 80%. And then you can simply close this and you will remain with your dashboard, your presentation within your CV. Then pay huge attention to your contact details. Be sure that the phone number that we are mentioning is going to be used for you to answer the call, the potential call of your hiring team. The same for your website. If you own a website, you have a website or not, doesn't matter. If you have it, and we're going to see later on what it's all about, mention your website. And for the email, ensure that you have a correct email where you are checking your inbox, you're checking your contact emails that you are receiving. So be sure that you have a professional email as first, and then that you are constantly checking your email, not to lose any opportunity at all. Then if we go to that part of experience, mention some of the key experience companies, experience roles that you have. Be sure that you have a sort of continuity between roles, and if you don't have continuity, don't mention it in the CV, but be ready to answer some questions. So for example, you can say that you had a sabbatical period between job 1 and 2, and you took 6 months for you to take care of your family, go to vacation, restore your house, whatever. But be sure for the hiring team to ask you, but why do you have that kind of gap between your experiences? And then for the education, as we have in this Microsoft template, it's I really like that, because they are saying it's okay to brag about your GPA. It's okay to brag about your GPA and to say I had 100, I had 90%, or whatever, what you did. Brag about your results, brag about your awards, honors, but don't mention too much text. Be sure that you are straightforward, you are mentioning what is actually meaningful for the hiring team. And then for a profile, I would associate the profile with a sort of elevator pitch. Make your elevator pitch. And what's the elevator pitch? In theory, what is the elevator pitch all about is to imagine yourself that the hiring team is going to read what you are going to put here in the profile, and to say, I want to know that person, I want to meet that person is wow, that person is somebody special that we might really need to have in our company. So it's not about us, it's about them. And I'm not putting boundaries, but I'm referring to the approach that you are going to have. Your profile, your elevator pitch is going to be for the person that you are looking forward to meeting, to seeing, to collaborating with, and so on and so forth. Put your peers, your collaborators in front. So this is one of the free resources that you can have. And now what I would like to also add is that you have this kind of resources, which are, for instance, uxact.com. I have no affiliation, no collaboration, no sponsorship from this company, but they have some outstanding resources, including Resolux.com, which is a standalone platform that allows you to create your CV like this and to have it online. So you can have an address which is linked to their platform, and to say, if you want to see my CV, I have, of course, I have my attachment, I have my PDF, which I sent you by email, but you can also access that link and find my CV. So I hope that we were really straightforward. I hope that you liked this video. Please stay tuned, because depending on when you're going to see that video, you might download that resource and all the resources that are available on OMNIIMAGO.com. Have a perfect day ahead. See you soon.